Yo, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. This is Man United Central, and I'm your boy Luther. I'm super excited that you're back here with us again to get your latest update when it comes to our Manchester United. Without further ado, do me a favor, hit that subscribe notification bell. That way you do not miss any new news and videos that come out of this channel. All right, so without further ado, let's see what's going on, right? Today we're going to talk about usually, what updates we have when it comes to the whole takeover situation, and as usual, then we're going to go into the whole transfer situation and see what's going on, right? So what do we have on the takeover? Good news. This is, I believe, is from the Guardian. It looks like there are some reports that point out that Sheikh Jassim is definitely on the lead here when it comes to being chosen as a preferred bidder, because what happens is, according to the report I was reading, is the Glazers made a complete U-turn, meaning that initially they were trying to hold on to the team, hang in there, trying to see what happens. That way they can still get some money, right? Because what happens is that with the Glazers, I think there are like 6 of them or something, and so there was some discussions within the families. Some people wanted to sell, some wanted to hold on and stay in the board, see what happens, right? Now it looks like the Glazers, all the families, looks like they have made a U-turn, because now they're leaning towards selling the team in full, right? I'm hoping that they're getting the message that we don't want them there. We want them gone, right? So it looks like they made a complete U-turn, and what that means is now the reason that Sheikh Jassim is pretty much on the lead is because he's the one who wants to buy the 100% of the team, whereas Sir Jim, he was going to just buy the Glazers' percentage of ownership that they own, which is about 60-something%, right? So that's what Sir Jim was going to do, because he was not ready to make the full purchase, right? So this is looking good. We like this. We like this. We like to hear this, because hopefully we can get to the end of this whole saga, because it is really hindering everybody, right? Our coach Ten Hag, he cannot make any moves because the Glazers and the board, they don't want to release the funds, or they don't want to give him the go-ahead to sign players, right? And also, as fans too, we wanna know what direction our team is going, right? So that, and also, the employees that work at Manchester United, they also want to know, okay, what is going to happen with us? What's going to happen with our jobs, right? So you kind of you feel the tension that is going on when it comes to our team, right? And today I was watching Rob Dawson from the ESPN, who was being interviewed, I believe, on United Stand, right? Basically, Rob Dawson was saying, the Glazers, you would think, after being owners of Manchester United for over 15 years, you would think they would have developed some kind of empathy, or that love for the team, right? Because if they cannot just keep on doing this, torturing the fans, torturing pretty much the Ten Hag, because all this is hindering the development of the team, right? So you would have think, what, guys, you would have said, what, enough is enough. Let's not try to nickel and dime each and everything. We can keep it moving. Let's just finalize this sale, and that way we can move on. We get our money, and they leave, right? So Rob Dawson was like, man, it shows what kind of people they are, right? They care about themselves, nobody else, right? It's all about the dollar. That being said, let's move on to what we see in the transfer. The transfer market, guys, it's ongoing. We're still not sure what's going to happen. Yes, we made a bid for Rasmus Højlund because he's our #1 target. We have no choice. And it looks like we have a good chance of getting him. And the bid that we put in, if I'm not mistaken, is about 60 million, which is still a lot. I'm sure there's a wiggle room there. We can negotiate more, maybe bringing that down. Hopefully we can, do some kind of deal there. Other news is I hear that we're talking about, making a huge sale, right? Selling a whole bunch of players because we need to generate some kind of funds. And one that I see is Fred, author, I believe Fulham wants to get him for about 20 million. Hopefully we can make that happen. And again, I see Dean Henderson may also be going to Nottingham Forest. So hopefully that one will also, come to fruition. That way we can get some money in. Martial, I would really hope if we can sell him to go to Saudi Arabia, we can offer them because all these players are going to Saudi Arabia, right? But again, we'll see what happens to that. What else I see here in the news? So folks, listen. In addition, United cannot do transfers for nothing, right? I just saw one of your talents, you decide to sell them for how much? 1 million. Imagine that. Like this kid, he could have fetched us some really good money, but we ended up selling it for 1 million. 1 million is nothing. Rob Dawson today on his interview had mentioned that the last player that United actually made profit from was Dan James, right? This is in 10 years. The one player that we made profit from selling, like from the amount we bought and how much we sell, i.e. profit, was Dan James. When we sold him to, I think we sold him to Fulham or something. That is ridiculous. So every time, imagine that for the last 10 years, all the players that we've sold, when City sold Leroy Sané, they sold him. Leroy Sané still had 1 year to go on his contract, right? I believe that's when they sold him to Bayern. There was 1 year still remaining in his contract, and they sold him. They sold him for how much? Close to 50 million, right? That is good business, and it looks like that is something United cannot do for nothing. So I don't know if this is going to change once we have new ownership. I don't know. But man, like every player that we're buying, we're just going to buy them and then we're going to either they're going to leave for free or, we're just going to sell them at a loss because we get these players and then we ended up, we give them these huge salaries and then we can't sell them because no other team is ridiculous enough to give them that much money as a weekly salary. So we can't sell them. We're stuck with them, right? Like right now we're struggling to sell, players like Eric Bailly, Alex Telles, because of the wages. So I don't know. It really, it sucks to be us. Yeah, pretty much that's all I really saw. There was not much going on because again, it's due to the takeover. So we'll see. If I see more information, I'll add it onto this video. But if not, thank you so much. I appreciate you. As you're leaving, do me a favor, hit that like, subscribe, notification bell. That way you do not miss any